welcome to my kitchen. I want to show you some things, maybe some differences, and some of the tools that we have right now with Pampered Chef. We have 3 different tools that you can use for grating. One of them is my favorite, the microplane coarse grater. You can see it's going to give you a nice large shred. And actually, this is the one that I use the most, even over our fine shred. I'm going to show you these two here real quick. So this is the first one, like I said, my favorite. It's going to come with a protective plastic shield like this one. As you can see, that shield is on there. This is just for storage. You just slide it on and off. And of course, you can tell I don't use this one quite as much because that fits a little bit tighter. Then we're going to take this. Here's how you open this. Very, very important. When you get this tool in your kitchen, make sure that you are doing this, and that is that you are wrapping your hand around that part of the handle right there, and your thumb is just going to anchor right here on the side. You're not pushing a button of any kind or anything like that. You're just going to squeeze that, and that releases it. Most of the time I use it in a position like this, and that's the easiest. It has a hopper that comes with it, so you can hold stuff in there, but I don't usually use it. I'm doing cheese. I'm doing cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese and things like that. You could do smaller things, and because of that, there is the hopper, like I said, that comes on there. It slides right on, and you can do your smaller pieces. Now, it does open all the way up. Just simply, again, apply the same technique to open that. That's putting your hand around the handle, anchoring your thumb there, and you're just squeezing toward your wrist. So you're going to use the same technique to close it all the way. Dishwasher safe, easy cleanup. I'm pretty confident you're going to absolutely love the microplane coarse grater that we have with Pampered Chef. So there is this grater option. If you like a finer shred, you might look at the fine grate adjustable microplane grater. Okay? And again, same technique in opening and closing. You're squeezing the handle to open and close the handle. So there are those 2 options right there. And then we have another option. Maybe you have a recipe or you're doing some meal prep and you need to shred and slice a lot more than you want to spend time for using these 2 pieces. For that, we have the quick prep food grater. Here we have, let me turn this around actually so you guys can see this. Here we have your base that does have suction cups on there, and it sticks pretty well to the counter. Sometimes it actually sticks too well, and I have to release it a little bit. And then you have this top part here. You are going to use this. Cleanup on this is going to be easy. Just wipe it down. You don't want to put this in the water because the screws that are in here can get rusted, so we don't want to do that, okay? Super easy to care for that. Now, we have 3 graters that come with this. Not actually all graters. One is actually a slicer. And I just used it the other day to slice up cabbage and also to do some radishes. And that is this blade right here. They go right in here. I'm going to show you how those attach. But if you're doing some shredding, which is what we're talking about right now, the difference in the shredders that we have available for you, we have 2 barrels that do shredding. Here is our coarse grate barrel, and here is our finer grate barrel. How do you apply these things? You're going to hook them in, and I am doing this a little bit backwards so that you guys can see this, but the handle starts turning. I think I'm going the right way, and I'm going to turn that. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. It's kind of holding on, and the reason I stop right there is because the best thing you want to do is, and you're going to see right here in a second, is you want to hold on to that barrel, because once this handle grabs a hold of that, it wants to turn the barrel. You see that kind of want to turn? It wants to turn the barrel. So make sure you're using a towel. That is going to be safer and kinder for your fingers. All right? So there is that. We have a food shield that slides in place. Sometimes, very easy the first time. Yay! And then we have a very generously sized bucket to catch your food in here. But you're not limited to this. You can use a bowl, you can use our batter bowls, you can use a bigger bowl to catch your food in here. In fact, the bowl from our Salisbury spinner works very well to catch food. So those are 3 options that we have when it comes to shredding food with Pampered Chef tools. You may remember, here's, take a little walk down history, memory lane. Here is this tool that we used to carry. This is called the deluxe cheese grater. I'm going to leave you with a tip, and that is if you're still using this piece, you want to microwave your cheese about 10 to 15 seconds, not enough to melt it, so don't do that. It won't shred very well. So microwave your cheese, and then I'm telling you, it will not clog up inside here. If you have tucked this away in the cabinet and you've said, never again am I ever going to use that thing because it's a pain in the tooth. Yep, I just said that. Then microwave your cheese. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love this piece again. It's been a while since we've had this particular design in the catalog, and I do still use it. Another little tip I'm going to tell you, I don't have really big hands, but I like to hold it up here like this because that puts less pressure on the handle. You see, this is not my first one. My first one actually got a pressure crack in the handle. made me very sad. So when I got this one, I said, I'm not going to do that again, and I now hold it up here so I can be able to avoid a pressure crack in this. So if you have this level tool, here are some tips that you can do that. You're always welcome to reach out to me, and I'll put my contact information in the about information for this video. Thank you so much, and happy cooking with Pampered Chef.